Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens? To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole? Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show, live from the Stellar Sports Complex. It's Senior Day, a time to celebrate these graduating athletes and their remarkable baseball journey. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm thrilled to be bringing you this milestone matchup. Stay with us for what promises to be an exciting game and an emotional day as we bid farewell to these upperclassmen playing in their final regular season game.
pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Twinkle Toes Doughboy, will get to work on holding this lead. And now the right fielder, Matthew Cockrell.
Right fielder.
Switch hitter,
Matthew
batting righty
Cockrell.
against the lefty on the mound.
Come on, mow him down. Be patient. Hey, we got no one.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. Today, of course, senior day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man on the mound, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here.
Yeah.
Great game so far for him, but he couldn't quite put bat on ball there. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. Swing and a foul straight back. Ground ball right side. Steps on the bag. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh.
Catcher, number 8.
On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Be patient.
William Robert now at the plate, 1 for 3.
Nope, that's a ball.
Get him out of there.
That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup.
Ball.
Hey, one away.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Dives, but can't make the catch. Around first and digging for second. The throw in, the tag, out. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. Next to hit, Chad Bass.
Mow him down.
And it's even up. 2 outs, bases empty.
Be patient.
That one in the dirt.
1 strike.
Late with the swing there. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Not close with that one. And the count's full. The Eagles down to their last strike. And that'll do it. They get the victory on senior day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Doughboy with a good relief effort to help lock down the victory. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Not too much to say. He came in and didn't blow it for his team. At the end of the day, that's what you want from a reliever. It's high school playoff time on the show, live from the Stellar Sports Complex. Ben Gelman here, and I am thrilled to be on the call for this one. The postseason is a time where every pitch and every swing could mean the difference between advancing to glory or ending the season. Can't wait to see what's in store for this one.
Pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the
Twinkle-toes,
closer,
Doughboy.
Twinkle-toes, Doughboy,
Leading off,
trying to protect this
right
lead.
fielder, Zachary
Well, it's a
Dennison.
one-run ball game.
on,
Now
calm
it's
down.
the right fielder,
Patient.
Zachary Dennison. That one fouled off.
Nobody here, nobody.
Ball one, too low. That one
Ball
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
3 balls,
He placed
1
that
strike.
slider just about perfectly, but credit to the hitter. He was wise to lay off it. Still a full count after the foul ball.
Show him who's boss. You got this.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's a very crucial out to start the 7th.
Now batting.
That goes to show you the kind of
Jack
confidence
Vaughn.
he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3 and 2. Jack Vogt, the next to hit.
Patient.
Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. He was ready
Now
to go
batting.
on the first pitch, and it
Shortstop,
paid off.
Luis
Timing on the
Vargas.
swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly... Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. The tag, safe at
He's
second.
safe.
Nice hustle to move up on the wild pitch.
Knock it down, go 1.
And the tying run at second. Puts this one in the air down the line. Carrying near the fence. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. And we got to see him turn on the jets there
Third
and
baseman,
motor
number
after that
99,
ball to track it down.
Grayson
That's
Silva.
always a fun kind of play to watch. Here's the third baseman, Grayson Silva. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. They're down to their final strike of the game.
There's the 1. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it. On to first. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Doughboy put together a strong outing in relief to help him to the victory. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Couple shaky moments, but he didn't lose control and helped him get the win. Nice job. The high school state championship has arrived live from Pine Grove Park. I'm Ben Gilman, and I am honored to be bringing you this clash of two titans. After months of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments, it all comes down to this. For these young prospects, it's one last chance to prove that they can perform at an elite level on the biggest stage. First pitch is just around the corner.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer,
Doughboy.
Twinkle Toes Doughboy, charged with hanging on to this lead. Now the left fielder, Waylon
Stay aggressive
Tenney.
up there.
He's starting to
Leading things
feel
off.
it on the
Left
mound.
fielder,
That state
Waylon
championship trophy
Tenney.
is within his grasp. Just needs to throw strikes here. There's a strike. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Gets down, base hit. The tying run is aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really
Get this guy outta
appreciate.
here.
Clutch AB. That one might as well. Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. Safe at second. Not even close. And now the tying run is into scoring position. That's a big stolen base. Those 90 feet could be very consequential in a tight game like this.
Be patient.
Nice eye right there. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Welcome back to the state championship at Pine Grove Park.
The right fielder,
and now
number
the
12,
right fielder,
Oliver
Smart. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. That was well spotted,
Hey,
but
let's
he
make a
couldn't
play.
get the
Hold him
call
right
from
here.
the plate ump. Puts this one in the air down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go now. All right, come on now.
And a big swing and a miss. He must have been sitting on something off speed. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. And the tying run at second. And now the potential winning run is on base.
Now batting, third
Lane
baseman.
Murphy
Lane
now at the plate.
Murphy.
1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, gotta hold him right here. Here we go.
Line drive for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw. It's offline and the run scores. And this one is all tied up in the 7th. You love to see concentration like that.
Now pitching.
Juan Ponce takes
Juan
over on the
Ponce.
mound. I'm sure he's feeling like he dodged a bullet. He was really shaky, and it could have cost them, but they still got the win.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they will be going by and being able to measure guys.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a young pitcher here, just wrapped up his season. Now he's got a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he gets the opportunity to perform on this stage at a major league park? And there's a lot of pitchers here. So really making sure that he stays within himself and shows that he deserves a shot at the pro level.
You were a player that was able to thrive under pressure. This is a different kind of pressure than game pressure. How does he block it out and perform?
Being able to embrace it. There's a reason why he's here. There's a reason why he gets a chance to showcase his skills. So being able to stay within what he can do and not trying to be like everyone else around him.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, your thoughts on his session so far? What have you seen?
He's been a bit up and down. At times, he's showing that he has the arsenal to play at a high level, but then he struggles for a pitch or two. The key is to try and remain poised out there. He'll have more opportunities to show his stuff later this week.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. Day one is in the books for this young prospect. We saw him on the mound. What did you think?
Him getting his bullpen work in and getting those nerves out. I mean, that is a big, huge step, and knowing that his work isn't done yet.
That's right. Day two will feature games as the prospects will go head to head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thank you very much for watching the MLB Draft Combine live from Phoenix, Arizona.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Twinkle Toes Doughboy, will get to work on holding this lead. We head back to the top of the order, and now at the plate, Jason Beard, 0 for 4 on a pair of strikeouts and a pair of groundouts. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. Handles. No play. That's an infield single. So up next, Oswaldo Bisperas. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third.
Ball.
The players on defense need to be ready to go with the speed that's in the box and at first. No time to waste. One away. Now at the plate, Mitchell walked. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep
Outside.
extra bases at bay.
Inside, ball.
And the
Nope.
slider
That's
just
inside.
misses. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Swing lifted to left field. And there are two down. So down to their final out of this one. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. In the dirt, but blocked. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Doughboy is just one strike away.
2 balls.
Rolls away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man in scoring position. Closers are brought into the game to settle things down and secure the victory. Throwing wild pitches does not serve those purposes at all. Got to tighten things up out there. Hard liner. And it stays fair. In comes the run from second. And now they trail by 1. And here's the catcher, Clay Dean. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third. Scores easily. In with the double and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. Here comes the skipper. Certainly some things to tighten up. Final line of 8-6 in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Twinkle Toes Doughboy. Thomas Leggett getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a flyout in this game. This one is labeled. That one's back there. This one is gone. They're going crazy in the dugout. And we are tied. It's 5-5. Clearly, he knew exactly what he was looking for and got it on the first pitch. That's where an aggressive approach pays off. And that's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard. Next up, Bobby Fry. Just missed. To the left side, but it is well foul. I'm a big fan of the netting that protects fans, and right there you see why it's necessary. The 2-1 pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Robert digs in now. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And another ball. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Feeds to second, out there, and that's all they'll get. I think that was the safe, smart play. They take the sure out and keep the runner out of scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Jermaine Pitt. Two outs, but the winning run is at first.
1-1-1.
Up the middle, Hamill. Out number 3.
No, you're out.
So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. We're all tied up, 5-5. Moving on to the bottom of the 10th. And now, Manny Mateo. Here's a grounder up the middle. And they get the leadoff batter in the 10th. Great job knowing how much time he had left on that play. Took an extra step, lined himself up, and made a good, strong throw for the out. And here's the catcher, Mike Lancaster. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Definitely a strikeout situation. If the ball's put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways. And it's 1-1. Little bit
Ball.
low. Winning
balls,
run at third
one
with
strike.
1 down. Swing
Hey.
and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to center.
Ball.
Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The winning run scores, and they walk it off. Six-5. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Twinkle Toes Doughboy. We'll get to work on holding this lead. We head back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Darren Hoffman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That pitch clips the outside corner. Perfect location on the
0-1.
first pitch fastball. And
That's
takes
a
low
ball.
for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Struck the batter out looking. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, David Duke. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Swing and a base hit. The tying run is aboard. Digging in, Jarrett Rios. And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
0-1's the count.
Just
0-1.
missed. Good job to let the low one go there. Not even
2 balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
2-1. Here's a blooper to left, and it stays fair. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out. A fly ball could knot this one up. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Thomas Jacob.
Counts
A
1-0.
chance to do some more damage here
Ball
after
2.
driving in a pair the last time up. This could
2-0.
be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Left field getting pretty deep. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He scores a critical sacrifice fly. They've tied it up in the top of the ninth. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Justin Orth, runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Ball 1.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So a 9th inning. Next up, Sean Castilla. A chance right here to erase a frustrating game with a walk-off knock. The winning run on second base.
Nice hit, big dog.
Here's the throw. Now a dive for the tag. Out. And that ends. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Juan Angeles. And little margin for error with a runner on third. Now a high fly ball to left center. Runner tags, this should do it. The The winning run comes across to score, and they walk it off. Final score.
With the 27th pick of the 10th round, the Athletics select Twinkle Toes, Doughboy, a closing pitcher from the Central Region.
Good job. Congratulations.
So as we continue through day 2 of this year's draft, we got a high school player with the latest pick. And Harold, this is a guy that's already committed to one of the best college baseball programs in the country. What do you think his immediate future holds?
Well, he's got a future. He's a nice young talent, but I don't think he's ready for pro ball. I think he has a lot more development to do. And going to the college that he's going to, they do a great job of developing players. I think he really has to look at that seriously. Pro ball is pro ball. But college, you got a chance to go and you can make mistakes and still have an opportunity to come back.
But he did get drafted for a reason. So this big league organization thinks they've got the developmental expertise in their system. They want him to sign, do they not?
No doubt. I see what they see in him. There's upside talent. I'm just saying pro ball will eat him up right now. He's not ready.
Okay. Oh, look.
This is my take.
That's a very candid take. And who knows, maybe in a couple years we'll see him in the first round.
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Tennessee Volunteers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Volunteers.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Twinkle
69.
Toes Doughboy.
And he's got a
Twinkle
nice
Toes
lead to work with, so
Doughboy.
he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in,
Leading off
Alan
for the Horned
Stoites,
Frogs, the center
1 for
fielder,
3.
Alan Stoites.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. So up next, Orlando Sixto. There's the strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Right side. Escobar on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
So it's their last chance in this one. Darren Vaughn, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
1 strike away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. We're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the LSU Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. First pitch coming your way next.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Volunteers.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Twinkle
69.
Toes Doughboy.
Well, the best
Twinkle
relievers
Toes
love the opportunity
Doughboy.
to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Here's the
Leading
center
off for the
fielder,
Tigers, the
Demetrius
center
Pride.
fielder, Demetrius.
It's getting late, Boog, and he's starting to sense that victory out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And fouled off.
best pitch right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, Escobar. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man of the night.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Oliver Doss.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Be patient. Come on, home down.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Ground ball left side. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Bryant Luis now at the plate.
Be patient. And stay aggressive up there.
That clips the corner.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were there 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. On the ground to the left, and that goes foul. The Tigers down to their final strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic.
Line drive, and that'll do it. Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the Tennessee Volunteers taking on the UCLA Bruins. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now pitching for Tennessee.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Twinkle Toes Doughboy.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Leading off
now at the plate, Taylor Ishii.
The third baseman,
1 for 3.
Taylor Ishii.
And that's in the dirt. 1-0.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Velasquez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 10, Tyler.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Spence. He's already homered in this game. That's in there, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Blaine O'Donnell. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Quinones on the move. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the national championship game. What a run for this team. Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. We are ready for the college championship game on the show. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Tennessee Volunteers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Volunteers.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Twinkle
69.
Toes Doughboy.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Christopher Coyle.
Coyle in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1.
Tell you what, I hope there's some kids at home right now being inspired by these players who are not much older than them, competing at the very highest level of college sports.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 20, Kyle Vernon.
He's 2 outs away. Vernon will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
Stay aggressive up there.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It's 0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. That one just misses.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Pitch is in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
The first baseman.
So up next, Shu Erdman. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Be aggressive.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that's it. They're national champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
With the 8th pick of the 4th round, the St. Louis Cardinals select Twinkle Toes, Doughboy, a closing pitcher from the Central Region.
Okay, so another college player taken off the board here in the early rounds of this draft. It's another player who was drafted out of high school, went to school, had a strong but not outstanding college career, Harold. What do you think of this young man? Because he didn't put up any staggering college stats, but scouts clearly have liked him for a while.
Well, they've liked him, and this is where the metrics have helped him. You know, statistically, not all there, but when you see him on the field and you see him go through the combine-type workouts, you see the potential of being an impact player. Not everybody's a #1 pick that ends up being a big-time player in the big league.
So maybe in the minor leagues, he can get with one instructor, one coach, who can unlock that talent that we've been waiting to see.
That's what you're dreaming on, and that's why you draft him and hoping you can develop it.
Look, he bet on himself out of high school, went to college, and it clearly paid off.